not in pictures, not in the museums. But when you look around, the hills, the rivers, the valleys, there's a great sense of beauty in the world. Nature is not made by man. The tiger is not put together by thought. But apart from nature, thought has put everything together. We are going to inquire together, if you will, what is thinking? What is thought? Because thought has created the extraordinary world of technology. Going to the moon, the neutron bomb, the missiles, the submarines, the computer, the communication, the railways, the airplane. Thought has put together all that. And also thought has put together the whole business world. Thought has also put together all the cathedrals of the world, the temples, the mosques, the churches, and the magnificent, the beautiful cathedrals of Europe. And also thought has put all the things that are in the churches, in the cathedrals, in the temples and the mosques. Their rituals, their garb, their clothes, their scepters, all the things that go to show off the religious person. And also thought has invented God. So we should inquire very carefully into the nature of thought. Because everything we do is based on thought. Your relationship with another, intimate or not, is structured by thought. Write a letter, drive a car, to be a first-class scientist or carpenter, must have thought. So we should very carefully understand the nature of thought, why thought has become so extraordinarily important in our lives. And thought may be also one of the reasons why we destroy each other. So what is thought? What is thinking? Because all our life is based on thinking. Perverted, crooked, illogical, illusory, utterly stupid. Thinking can only take place when there is memory. Without memory, you cannot think. And this memory is stored in the brain, cells in the brain. Right? And memory is the accumulation of knowledge. And knowledge can only exist where there is experience. And experience is always limited. Right? And so knowledge can expand, be wide, but knowledge is always limited, either in the future or now. Is always limited. That's a fact. Scientists are adding more and more and more to what they already know. So, knowledge is being always limited, now or in the future. So thought or a memory is always limited, obviously. So thought is limited. Right? So where action then, born of thought, will always be limited. Therefore, anything that is limited must create contradiction. Right? Do you understand all this? When you are thinking about yourself all day long, as most people do, it's very limited, isn't it? And an action born of that limitation must create innumerable problems, contradictions. So, go into it more deeply, which is, as thought is limited, which is logic, which is so, there's no complete thought about anything, cannot. It can think about completeness. It can think about measureless. But the thing that it thought thinks about as being measureless is still limited, because in itself thought is limited, right? So thought being limited, everything it has done has created contradictions. That is, thought has created nationalities. Right? Because thought says I must be secure. I am not secure with a family, but I will be secure with a greater community. And the ultimate greater community is the nation, which is the beginning, which is born out of tribalism. Nationalism is merely another form of glorified tribalism. And so, therefore, you have divided the world into the Christian world, the Buddhist world, the Hindu world, the Islamic world, with their separate gods, which all seems so utterly silly. Pardon me by saying so. And so where there is division, there must be conflict. Right? There's conflict going on in the middle, in the eastern end of the Mediterranean, between the Jew and the Arab, the Iran and the Iraq, fighting about war. The things, the ideological gods and suppositions which each group has created. So when one realizes, not verbally or logically, but the reality of that thought is everlastingly limited. There is no ending to the limitation of thought. Thought then is a material process, because it's stored in the brain. It's a material process. Therefore, anything that thought has created can never be not only limited, sacred, holy.